Alright, so it's 9:30. It's pretty dark, but we're gonna go with a jeep to the desert to see the sky, to see the stars, and apparently it's like you can see everything. You can see like Milky Way. Me and Alberto are going. What's his name?
Suleimani.
With Suleimani, yeah, he will be driving. Probably I won't be able to capture anything on this camera, but yeah, that's just part of the Wadi Rum experience, I guess. What's that?
You see a snake?
Oh, okay.
No.
Alright, so we arrived just in the middle of the desert. There are no lights except our lights. Yeah, you can see the stars pretty good. I just lay down and I can see the clearest night sky I've ever seen. Like I can see like all the stars and like white thing around the stars, and that's crazy. And I just read on the internet that here in this desert you can find coyotes, hyenas, shakals, and yeah, all these animals, and of course lots of snakes and scorpions. So I hope we're gonna get lucky today and not meet any snake. But you know, I think there is a problem. There is no moon on this sky. Like, where is it? Where is the moon? Like you can see all sky, but no moon. If you know where is the moon, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. Now we're gonna drink some tea in the desert. So what's that?
This is a mix, sage, cardamom, cinnamon.
Wow. Wow, so apart from the tea, he also puts like these herbs and a little bit sugar, and it's like a drink, you know, not just a black tea. Good morning, guys. 5 hours of sleep and we're on the camels going to meet the sunrise. Why do we do it? I don't know. Do I like it? Also, I don't know. Do camels like it? Not sure either. Does your ass hurt?
No, not really.
No?
Your?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Oh. Oh my god, wow.
This one faster for down.
Yes. Did you feel like this one to your back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Just hold like this and like this.
Ah, and like this. Okay, next time. Okay. Good. Do they have names?
Yeah. Name Alyan.
Alyan?
Gowden.
Gowden.
Yes.
And how old are they?
7 years, 6.
7, 6. Nice. And how long do they live?
Usually like 30.
30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
And the sand is really red. Alright, the sun is up, feel pretty awake, and now I think we'll go with the camels back to the camp to have some breakfast. The sunrise was pretty nice, and I think it's like the most natural thing to do, you know, to kind of to watch it and to wake up with the sunlight to your face. That's really good. But as for now, our camels are waiting. I don't know what I feel about that. But camels are like horses, right? People have been riding them for, you know, thousands of years, I think. But still feels pretty sad for some reason. Yeah. I just love animals so much. It doesn't feel right. when you descend the hill on the camel, it doesn't feel very comfortable. Breakfast time. Alright, so it's time to say goodbye to Alberto, and he's going to Petra, this road, and I have to cross on that side of the road and try to get a car to Aqaba. So let's see if it will be easy or not, I don't know. The owner of the camp that we stayed, Hussein, he took us to the road, which is good, but he also took us to ATM to pay for everything. And actually he could have like brought us to some nicer spots to get a car, but yeah, whatever. So I hope I won't wait too much, because it's 40 degrees, super fucking hot. There are cars, yes, there are many cars, so I hope it will be no problem for me to get one. Let's see. And there is Alberto waiting for his car, because apparently there are no buses here from these villages. Nothing goes to Aqaba or to Petra, so the only option is to hitchhike. Okay, or there is like a public bus, okay. Maybe it's also an option.
Aqaba.
Aqaba. Okay, shukran. Salam alaikum. And again, this is not hitchhiking. I probably have to pay a little bit, but it's a local bus, which is great. And locals look at me weirdly, because I don't know, I'm with this funny head, wearing shirts. Right, so I just got a message from Alberto, and he just got a truck. So basically he waited like for 3 minutes, and I waited nothing because I saw this local bus. So hitchhiking in Jordan is very easy. How much was it?
2.
Shukran. Alright, so I arrived, and my hostel is right here. I just checked, like that's happiness, you know. I'm very lucky because I don't have to walk in this heat. I just have to figure out where to cross the street, and I'm in my hostel. The temperature now is 42 degrees. 42, that's crazy. So I better go as soon as possible to my hostel and don't go out till the evening. Okay, I think I have to cross the road somehow. No cars. And surprise, surprise, this is my hostel. And bus station is right there. Wow, I feel very lucky. Alright guys, see you later. I'm gonna check in, I'm gonna take a shower, and probably just work and edit the videos. Peace. Alright guys, I was lucky with the location of the hostel, but unfortunately there are cats in the hostel, and I tried to go into the room, which was clean, and maybe I wouldn't have allergy, because I really have severe allergy against cats. So yeah, like I took a rest for 1 hour, but then I felt like really, yeah, like my allergy, and so now I'm going somewhere else. I think that was like the best hostel, and others I don't really like, so I think I'm gonna try with a hotel. It's gonna be a bit more expensive, but hopefully no cats and AC, and yeah. Because I really have lots of work now to do. Bought some water because, oh my god, 43 degrees. And you can clearly see that Aqaba is like a sea town, like a resort town, because I also come from one of those towns, I guess, located on the sea. My hometown is Odessa in Ukraine. And yeah, like lots of people sell some clothes, some souvenirs. It's like very chill atmosphere, and I kind of like it, you know. Also, I'm excited about the sea. Red Sea. I don't plan to do any diving, but who knows, you know. Also, it's worth noticing that this hostel was actually pretty good. It was one of the best hostels I've seen. It has like even a co-working space, you know. It was very clean, nice, and hostel owners, or like the people who work there at the reception, they refunded me the whole price. So they cancelled, even though I, you know, basically booked it and paid it and even stay there for like 1 or 2 hours. So it's a very nice hostel. It just has these cats, and unfortunately I can't stand any cats around me. Look, wow, I like the city. I think I like every city where there is like a sea and this like boulevard, like promenade, where you can walk around and palm trees, like this is very nice. Wow. And the cars let me walk. And right there you can see Israel. This already Israeli territory, and yeah, it's very close. I'll try to cross this border in a few days. Let's see what happens. But as for now I have lots of work to do, so I'm gonna stay in Aqaba. And I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm a little bit exhausted because all of these adventures and all this extreme heat wave. So I think I'm gonna chill for a few days, maybe for 2 days, maybe for 3, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to cross the border and we'll see what happens. I saw like this room on Booking and I decided not to book and just to come here because it will be cheaper, and it is cheaper, so yeah, let's take a look. Okay, nice.
Excellent.
Yes.
Very
yes.
good.
Good, good, good.
Good.
What's there?
Room. Roof.
Roof. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Yes, and you can even see a little bit of sea. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Good. This room you get for 15 GD if you don't book on Booking, and it's around like $20, $20, 20 euros. And it's nice, yeah, lots of beds, more people can fit in, AC, like a fan, and this one is pretty good. I mean, for the evening maybe, not for now. Wow, Wi-Fi, TV, everything, even a fridge and bathroom. Bathroom and even a shower. Okay, and no cockroaches, which is amazing, because I think in such heat it's really common, like cockroaches are everywhere. I saw them on the streets, not so many, but I saw some, you know. So I'm happy that as for now I don't see them here, and I'll update you if I see some. Alright guys, see you soon. And of course for the food I chose matzah, that's my favorite dish. Chicken, rice and some sauce that I actually don't really use. Amazing. I went out to get some dinner, and you know what's the most interesting about this weather is that now it's 35 even though it's 10 PM, so there is no sun, but it still feels like in the sauna, and that's very surreal, I would say, you know. Maybe you can see from the screen that like there is a breeze, you know, like there is a sea, nice weather, but no, it's very hot.